Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel where learning English is easy and fun. Today, we will discuss a very interesting topic together. But before we start, everyone please remember to subscribe to our channel, click the like button, and please share our podcast with your friends and family. It helps us a lot.
Lily, over here. I got us 2 nice coffees.
Hi, Ethan. Thank you so much. I really needed this coffee. You look very relaxed today.
I am. It's Friday and the weekend starts soon. I finished all my big tasks at work, so my mind is clear. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I was just feeling a little tired from the week, but now I am here and I feel better. It's a good day for a long chat.
It is a perfect day for a long chat. Today, I want to talk about something fun. We have been friends for a few months, but we always talk about the weather or movies. Today, let's talk about ourselves.
That sounds great. It's a perfect topic. We can learn new things about each other. But who starts first?
You start. Tell me, what is one surprising thing about your normal daily life? Maybe how you start your day.
Okay, that's a nice question. Well, my daily life is maybe a little bit boring. I wake up very early at 6 in the morning, and every morning I do a small puzzle before I do anything else.
A puzzle? Like a jigsaw puzzle with many small pieces?
No, not a jigsaw puzzle. A word puzzle on my phone, like a little test for my brain. If I win the puzzle, I feel like I will have a good day. If I lose, I feel worried.
That is a great, funny habit. I would feel the same way. I usually wake up, hit the snooze button 3 times, and then I rush. I am always rushing. I think my day starts in a panic.
We are very different. I need to be calm in the morning. Okay, my turn to ask you. Tell me something about your work. What exactly do you do?
Okay, my turn. Let's dive in.
That sounds very precise and organized. Do you like working with numbers all day?
Sometimes I do. I like when the numbers make sense and I can find a pattern. It feels like solving a big math puzzle. But sometimes the numbers are messy and the computer is slow. That is frustrating.
I understand. I work as an assistant at a book publisher. I don't work with numbers much. I work with words. I read new stories and help the writers.
That sounds much more interesting than my job. Do you get to read books before anyone else?
Yes, I do. That is the best part. I read stories about detectives, traveling, and history. It is like having a secret door to other worlds. But the difficult part is the paperwork. So many contracts, so many emails.
Paperwork. Every job has that boring part. In my job, the paperwork is digital, but it is still boring. Do you have a funny story from your office?
Oh, yes. Once, a new writer came to visit. He was very nervous. He wanted to look professional, so he wore a suit. But he accidentally spilled his coffee all over his shirt just before the meeting.
Oh no! Did he still go to the meeting?
Yes, he quickly took off his suit jacket, turned it inside out, and put it back on. He thought nobody would notice, but everyone saw the tag sticking out. It was so funny, but we pretended not to see. He was a very nice writer, though.
That is hilarious! A great story of panic. In my office, the funniest person is named Gary. He tries to bring a different, strange fruit to the office every week. Last week, it was a fruit that looked like a green brain. We were all too scared to eat it.
A green brain? I love that. That is a very specific hobby. Let's talk about hobbies. What do you do for fun, besides watching movies, of course?
My main hobby is hiking. I love to walk in the mountains or in the big parks. I need to be outside, away from the computer screen.
That is a great, healthy hobby. How often do you go hiking?
I try to go every Saturday morning. I put on my big boots, grab a bottle of water, and just walk for 3 or 4 hours. It makes me feel strong, and I love seeing the green trees and the blue sky. It clears my mind completely.
That sounds wonderful and very energetic. My hobby is much quieter. I love reading, obviously, but I also love to cook.
Cooking is great. Are you a good cook? Do you make complicated dishes?
I am a good cook, but I mostly make comfort food. Warm soups, simple pasta, big salads. I find it very relaxing. When I'm stressed, I go into the kitchen and chop vegetables. The sound of the knife makes me feel calm.
I tried cooking once. It was a disaster. I tried to make a chocolate cake for my mom's birthday. I forgot to add the sugar. The cake looked perfect, but it tasted terrible. It was a brown brick.
Laughing loudly. Oh no, a beautiful but tasteless cake? Did your mom still eat it?
No, she tried one small bite and said, "It is very rustic." And then we went to the store and bought a new cake. I only cook simple things now, like toast or boiled eggs.
That is the best story. You should stick to hiking. I can cook for both of us. My other big hobby is collecting old teacups.
Teacups? That's interesting. Do you use them for tea?
Sometimes, but mostly I like how they look. Each cup has a different pattern and a different story. I have one teacup that is over 80 years old. It reminds me of history.
Wow, that's a very calm and detailed hobby. My hobbies are loud. I listen to very loud music when I hike, and I almost always drop my phone in the mud. Now, let's talk about something personal and funny. Do you have a weird habit or a funny quirk that your friends always laugh about?
I do. It is about organization. I have to organize my bookshelves by the color of the book spine, not by the writer's name.
By color? So all the blue books are together and all the red books are together?
Exactly. It looks beautiful and neat. But sometimes I forget where a book is because I only remember the writer's name, not the color. I spend 10 minutes looking for a book. It's an organized mess.
That is a great quirk. It shows your love for order and beauty. My funny habit is related to my shoes. I have to check my shoes 5 times before I leave the house.
Why? Are you worried about tying the laces?
No, I am worried that I have 2 different shoes. I worry that I put on one black shoe and one brown shoe. I had an embarrassing moment in high school where I wore 2 different kinds of socks, and now I worry about all my foot things.
2 different socks. The horror. I completely understand. So you check for the color and the style every time. That is a very important safety check.
It is. I even check if the color of my socks matches the color of my shirt. It's a whole routine. I call it my morning outfit safety check.
I think that is very sweet. It shows you care about the small details. Okay, one more question about your personality. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? Do you think things will usually be good or bad?
I am a complete optimist. I always think the best thing will happen. Even when the weather is bad, I think this rain will help the flowers grow. And when I make a mistake at work, I think this mistake will teach me something important.
That's a wonderful way to think. I am a little bit more realistic. I hope things will be good, but I also make a backup plan for when they are bad. I think about the rain, but I also bring an umbrella.
That is the perfect difference between us. I'm the one who walks in the rain and gets wet, and you are the one who is dry and safe with the umbrella.
Now let's talk about the future. What is one thing you hope to do in the next 5 years? A big dream or a simple goal?
My biggest dream is to travel to another country and hike in a really famous mountain range, maybe the Alps in Europe. I want to see the giant mountains and feel very small next to them. It would be a huge adventure.
That is a fantastic dream, Ethan. I hope you do it. You will be so happy when you are standing on top of a mountain. Will you hike alone?
I think I will hike with my brother Mike, the athlete. He likes to run and I like to walk, so maybe we can meet at the top. What about your dream?
My dream is smaller and closer to home. I want to write a book.
Wow, a book! That is amazing, Lily. What kind of book? A detective story?
Yes, a mystery book. A story about a secret library and a missing old teacup. I wink.
I love that idea. It sounds exciting and mysterious. You already work at a publisher, so you know the process. That is a perfect goal. I will be the first person to buy your book.
Thank you. That means a lot. My goal is to finish the first chapter this year. It is a slow project because writing takes a lot of time and a lot of quiet concentration.
Well, you have the quiet concentration and you have the organized bookshelf. You have everything you need to start.
This conversation was so much fun, Ethan. I learned so many new things about you. I learned that you are a funny, optimistic hiker who checks his socks 5 times and makes beautiful, tasteless cakes.
And I learned that you are a talented, organized cook who reads secret books and organizes her books by color. And you have a dream to write a mystery about a stolen teacup.
Yes, we know each other much better now. It's important to talk about the small, funny parts of our lives.
I agree. It makes friendship stronger. We need to do this again soon. Maybe next time we can talk about our worst habits.
Oh no, my worst habit is that I sometimes eat cake for breakfast. I don't think I'm ready to share that yet.
Haha, we can save the cake secret for another day. I will tell you about my worst habit. I leave empty coffee cups everywhere in my apartment.
Okay, maybe we should talk about that next time. I have to leave now. I have a book club meeting this afternoon.
Have fun.
Have fun at the book club. I hope you have a great, organized, puzzle-winning weekend.
You too, Ethan. I hope your hiking boots are perfectly matched tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye, Lily.